dude. Careful.
Did you forget?
Realist podcast. Welcome back.
Damn,
Welcome home.
I clapped on the thing.
It's all good, man. We live in the moment, and that's just what it is. Welcome back. Welcome home. Youre Podcast episode 180. Dude.
180.
That's a half a rotation, bro.
180, baby.
180. Turn back.
We're only
back.
halfway through this journey.
We're looking back at you.
We're only halfway through.
Whoa, imagine 360 episodes. Full circle.
Yup. Once a week.
Shout out to the Patreon, patreon.com/Youre Here podcast. It's the best way to support us. We don't really have that much up there. There's a couple episodes that are cool. Kind of sick episode of Kid We Met Kendo that does videos for a big YouTuber.
That was fun.
Good interview, man. I kind of want to just upload it like on here.
We can do that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But yeah, man, we're back. Happy 4th of July.
Happy Independence Day, y'all.
Yeah, dude. Even though it's kind of a dark time in Independence.
Yep, definitely.
Gonna be real.
Not the greatest hour.
Pretty dark.
Yeah.
So I took it as a day instead of, celebrating, this country, right? Which I don't really do either. But I chose it as a day to celebrate the people close to me, right? I think that felt good. That felt good to do that. I really I remember I was sitting there. We had a little barbecue. People came to the crib. Davey was busy, but I don't hold it against him.
Thanks, dude.
But all I remember is I set up the party. I got a bunch of food. We were cooking, drinks, just beautiful weather. I have a nice big tree. And I don't know, man. I just felt like, man, I just really wanted to enjoy the people around me that are okay with just hanging out and doing nothing, right? You don't I thought about it a lot. I was I remember when I was in school and I'm growing, even outside of school and college, I'm always trying to be someone that I'm not, or trying to impress people with certain things. But after all these years, these are the people that kind of stuck around, and loved me for me. They don't care about, they don't care about if I buy a $60 steak for everyone. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. They're just here because they want to have a good time. Yeah. And I just appreciate that a lot more. Because I feel like back in the day I was clouded in that, to enjoy. Yeah. Yeah. How was it for you, man?
It was great, man.
What did you get out of 4th of July?
Your boy likes to swim. Your boy tans easily.
Yeah.
What I get out of the 4th of July? Yeah, I just like to spend time with my family, my in-laws, dude. I love my little nieces and nephews. Yeah. Love seeing them play and run around and shit and ask for food. They're just dope. I just love watching these kids be kids. Yeah. And then being a kid with them. It reminds me I get to just go swimming with this, with the feeling of being a kid and jumping off the diving board, doing cannonball competitions. Yeah. And, there's all kinds of fun stuff like that. Watching Blue's Clues. And just cool. It just reminds me of being childlike and playful and simple and impulsive. And yeah, man. Because in life you get rigid. You get kind of stiff as an adult.
Do you ever try to tell your nieces or nephews don't make this mistake that I did or something?
No, I always say just enjoy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to correct nothing, man. And they're not my kids, but and
I feel you.
Yeah, if it's
but you know what I mean? To be I guess with parents I could see them, Yeah. I remember my parents telling me, you know what I mean? I remember that, a lot of just enjoy, Yeah. And in those moments, you really can't. You know what I mean? It's hard to. Yeah. But it's you just get it. Later, you're I should have just really just let go of a lot.
I know. My grandma used to say that all the time. She would be like, Dave, you're so young. You're never going to be this young again, so enjoy it. And I'd be like, I am, but it's really important I make the basketball team. You don't understand. Yeah. She's like, I know, Dave, but you're young. You got no bills to pay. You got nothing to worry about. Yeah. Just enjoy your life. Have fun. Do things that make you happy. And then you hear that as a kid, and you're like, yeah. But then you as you grow older, you realize you can't get that perspective unless you're older. once you're older, you look back on being young and you're like, wow, I had no things to be really so worried about. You know, nothing was like as detrimental as like you weren't going to know where to stay that night, or you didn't know where the food was going to come from. You didn't know where like how you were going to like get a doctor's appointment. Like you're on your own now, and like the worries are like triple, quadruple what they were when you were little. But you don't realize it till you're older. Like I had nothing too bad to sweat about, you know. Oh, my crush, I don't know if she likes me or not. Like that was all I cared about. And it was like I would have panic attacks like at the thought of that kind of stuff. And now I would just laugh at it. It's just perspective. It's just you grow older and your perspective shifts because you gain life experience. And like, I don't know. It's funny though to think about. It's funny to think about being a kid and like the shit that would make you so nervous.
Yep.
You know, I was such a worrywart at like 13, bro.
Oh my God. Just walking into the school doors, I'm like, well, what is today going to be? Like, what worries do I have?
Who's going to punch me in the face? Who do I have to avoid?
When am I going to mess up something?
Yeah. How am I going to embarrass myself in front of the whole school?
Yeah.
It's like none of that happened. You know, like 99% of the time, none of that happened.
Yeah.
Except the one time I spit while reading it and in front of all my third grade classmates. Just spit so far. You know when like it's a reading circle?
Yeah.
I forget what we were reading, but I just remember like just drooling down and like might have fell on someone's head. I don't even know. Just drooled so hard. You know?
Damn.
Dude, just drooled so hard. And then like a couple of them caught me and I was like, oh, damn it. My reputation's wrecked.
Everyone's going to remember me drooling on this kid's head.
I'm the drool kid. Dude, reputation is like so important when you're young, dude.
Like,
isn't it?
The image.
How does everyone
perceive
me? How do people perceive me?
Yeah, I want to be cool, man.
Yeah, I want to be mysterious.
I just want to be cool.
I want to be liked by everybody.
Growing up, that's like all I like. Actually, no, not growing up, but like once I like got out of like middle high school, I was hitting my peak. That's when everyone was like, you started hearing people like talking about me. Like I had my little phase of like people were talking to me. I'm like, I was like, what the hell? And then I remember the big thing about Mikey back then. For some reason, even girls, they were like, he's just mysterious.
He's mysterious.
You know? It's like, what? It's literally because I don't want to talk to anyone. You know what I mean? It's not trying to be cool at all. It's just like social anxiety.
I'm so afraid to speak right now. That's why I come off as mysterious.
The combination of that and like, especially at like jobs and stuff, the combination, like, he's mysterious, but he's like such a hard worker. You know? It's exactly what it is.
Dude, if
I'm telling you, it got me like everywhere.
If you saw you now at that age,
oh my God,
what would you say to yourself?
I have some pictures that are like insane.
What would you say to yourself if he was sitting like here right now?
Yeah.
What would you say?
Dude, I don't, honestly, you could have done so much more if you were just like confident.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like that whole time I was like, yeah, I'm just, all right, Mikey's mysterious, but also like a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
You know, and I was very like confused and didn't know a lot and didn't know where to go.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of time I was just in my head.
Yeah.
You know, just trying to deal with shit.
Right.
You know, instead of just enjoying, right? Just that idea of just I'm young, like Mikey's mysterious to everyone and cool. So like, why not just enjoy life?
Yeah.
But I couldn't. So like, I feel like that would have set me up for the future.
Yeah.
Like if I had that confidence, like, oh, people are like actually messing with me, you know? Like maybe I can take this and like be like, oh, it's a good thing. You know what I mean? I could be confident. But I didn't really take it like that.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't like take in the compliments.
You couldn't receive it.
Yeah.
There was like a wall.
I was stuck.
Between
Yeah.
what people were sending you.
Yeah.
So it's like the thing you were chasing, you could never get.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that?
It's so weird now that we're talking about this. Like, I always felt like I was just like, I feel like everyone fucking talks about this. I feel like I'm different, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. That idea, but like we're really not. But just we are like these unique beings, and we have different unique experiences, and you know, no one's gonna have the same day as each other. You know, and feel like a certain way or feel terrible one day. You know, or a period of time in your life. Like not many people go through the same stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I think just if I knew, like if I had that perspective on it, I feel like I could like, you know, get over it, you know, but I feel like it really took up like a big portion of my life.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel you, man.
but I could never like get over it. So like eventually I kind of had to just accept it,
Yeah.
you know? Like, I remember when I first met you, like it was always like like Dave's so outgoing and like, you know what I mean? And how was I? I was like, you know what I mean? Like very like closed off almost.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I always want to be like outgoing like that and stuff. But, like I can't.
Yeah.
Because not just not who I am.
It's not you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I tried to change that like my whole life.
Yeah, be someone you're not.
Like I wanted to be like, I remember like there's like like the perfect idol kids that I would look up to.
Yeah,
you know
we
what I
all
mean?
did that.
It's like they're perfect,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like they're killing it.
Yeah.
They're having like the best time.
Rafa Sala.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mike Smaltz.
Smaltz. I like that name.
I'm just name dropping. No, I'm just saying I had the same thing.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
Like comparing myself to other kids and saying,
yeah.
like, wish I was more like that, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And it doesn't really go away that. Like you get older and like if you don't focus on it and you're aware of it, like you're gonna keep comparing yourself to other people.
Yeah.
This doesn't help, you know. It's scary, that stuff, man.
It is.
Because you can't be that person.
Yeah, you can.
You're not me. I'm not you. But I bet, like, at our cores, there's more alike than we are different. It's just the way we behave in the world is different.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? I thought about today all the people that, like, I get to know. Like, sometimes you have a conversation and someone kind of starts to open up and the wall goes down. And you start to see, like, oh, they seem really cool and outgoing, all this stuff. But really, they're just afraid of getting hurt. They're really, like, scared, innocent, childlike spirit that's afraid to get hurt because they've been hurt before. So they exude this confidence and this, you know, pride in who they are and, like, strength in public. But it's, like, to protect themselves. You know what I mean? In situations to come off like a badass is like, you know, no one's gonna F with me. You know what I mean? Or someone who's maybe more quiet is more in touch with what's going on inside, and they're like, you know, I don't want to talk to you right now, and let me warm up if I'm feeling it. And the wall is different. It's a different looking wall, but it's still a wall. You know? Some people are more honest, I think, about how they are social, and then some people are a little bit more creative with how they deal with their social anxieties and like displaying who they are. It's hard to get to know people, but once you do, I think like I've noticed a trend of like, and I'm this way too. You're afraid of not being good enough or not being liked or accepted or loved, and so you craft this image or this way of talking to people and listening to people and behaving, and it protects you.
Yeah.
It gives you, you know, an image or some kind of body armor, some you know, some way of navigating through the people you're bound to interact with.
Yeah.
But everyone's got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it takes a while to like, for some people to like, let you in, because you're bound to hurt each other. And that's the other thing. Once you let someone in, you're destined to be hurt.
Yeah.
There's a few ways this goes. It's either like you hurt me, I hurt you, or one of us like dies and leaves a hole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the nature of a relationship.
Yeah.
And there's love in between and there's connection in between, and like it's your choice. Is it worth it to you or not?
Yeah, that's like that choice of like, is it worth, you know?
I think
up.
it is.
Yeah,
I think it's worth it. But it's
just those times of like
person to
in the
person.
past, like battling that choice, you know, being like, nah, I don't wanna.
Yeah.
It's too much.
It's a big risk.
I don't feel like it.
You're signing on to be hurt.
Yeah.
It's gonna cause pain at some point. But the ride you're gonna take, you're gonna see so much and feel so much. So you know, there's people that, and I feel for them, that won't engage because they'll push each other away they'll push themselves away from other people because they don't want to be hurt. And I get it, but like, whoa,
Yeah.
you're signing on for a lonely go.
Dude.
Lonely go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scary. I don't want that, man. I don't want to be
Dude,
lonely.
I'd be so interested in seeing like a life that's like that across from like another life. You know, that's like kind of took all the people in.
Yeah.
You know, like where they would end up.
Bro, I remember like being younger before I met my wife. Like in college and stuff, I would be like watching other people in love. Like just watching them and being like so envious. So like, dude, the bravery, the honesty, or the like a belief. Like they just believe that they're throwing themselves into this connection with another human being. Like it's so cool, you know. And of course, there were like effed up relationships all over the place.
Yeah.
And like it's a mess. But I remember being single and like thinking like, man, I can't wait. Just having like crazy fantasies about like, oh, what's gonna be like when she's in my car and like we're just driving down the highway and like listening to music and all this stuff. Yeah. I just remember fantasizing like crazy when I didn't have, you know what I mean?
Honestly, like part of relationships, those are like the simpler times were always the best.
The best.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Just like the road trip, like
the
drive
best
is just the best.
Yeah, the big events are like they're like struggles.
I could care less. You know what I mean?
The shit in between is like whatever happens in between those big moments are always like the most memorable to me.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel so good about them. Yeah. I feel so warm and at home in those moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have total trust in my wife, and we're just like, I don't know, sitting on the couch, just watching like Stranger Things or something.
Yeah,
and I'm like, wow. In those moments, I could like reflect in that second. It's like I'm taking a mental snapshot. I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna forget this. This is amazing. Thank you. Because, bro, who would I be if I didn't have my wife? I don't know. Boy, I don't know.
Yeah.
Woo! Your boy likes comfort. Your boy doesn't take risks. Your boy floats with like I would be on Warzone 24/7. I'd be at this, I'd be chilling, no dream, no drive. I think I'd be just cooling.
Yeah. I feel sometimes like since I've been alone for a pretty good while, like a couple of years, so I do find myself a little bit sedentary. You know, like sometimes I'm like, oh, if like I did have something going on, it'd probably be more like the solo life's been chill. You know, it's been nice. I can do things I want, obviously, but I do kind of realize, like, yeah, it'd be nice to, you know, get into something. Yeah. And, I don't know, just, I feel better about spending time, you know, with someone. Yeah. Even if it's doing, like, nothing. Yeah. It feels better doing that than kind of alone. Just, like, gaming or something, like, all day. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think Mikey's back in, like the love was gone out of the heart. You know, for a while, like that kind of the romantic situation. I feel like it's slowly trickling back.
It's trickling back.
Yeah,
good, man.
So for a long time, I was kind of like, man, I see all the like hurt. You know what I mean? And like whatever stuff with me, like the hurt that happened, the hurt that I've done. It's like, damn, like things are tough, man. You know, maybe I gotta like step back, see what's going on, kind of figure stuff out, and see what happens. Yeah. So I think it's been a good break.
I love that. I love
you feel me?
Yes. Yeah. I'm all for this new phase.
Yeah. I want to start putting in more work too on just like things I want to get better at. You know, I feel like I've kind of taken a break, especially this year. You know, I think things got to me in the beginning of the year, and I kind of took that as a thing to just be like, let me just, you know, chill, do what I want. I've been going through a lot of things too, but also like career-wise and just like things I wanna make. I've kind of like put that on the side, but I want to kind of like work at it more, like consistently. You know, get a schedule, try to, you know.
What do you think it'll take to do that for you?
Probably
to get to the point of like
I think I got to just start making good habits. You know. I think I've filled a lot of bad habits into all those, like the open space now.
If I was alone, I would.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I have a lot of bad habits I got to fix. I want to get back on track.
Yeah, you know? Yeah.
Should we name some bad habits?
Yeah.
You know what some bad habits are, dude?
What are your bad habits?
Staying up too late.
Staying up too late. How late are we talking?
You know what, dude? It could range anywhere from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. All right?
But when do you wake up?
Now, your boy wakes up at 7 on the dot.
So you're not sleeping good.
Exactly.
Yeah, so where's the motivation?
Exactly.
So that's a bad habit.
And then I just feel terrible.
What's another bad habit?
Dude, another habit I want to like try to focus on is like skincare.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to try to like...
What's it like now, skincare?
I think I'm fine. Like, I don't have like crazy acne. Like, I'm blessed with that.
Yeah,
like, I don't have no crazy problems.
Yeah.
But I just want to like, you know, I want to freshen up a little bit.
Yeah, I feel
you. You know, just I don't know, get a little glow up. You know what I mean? Like, let's go.
Yeah, dog.
It's just like to start taking care of everything.
Yeah, man.
Maybe taking care of the body way more. The boxing I think is like a blessing for me because it really like that's something like now I really do like 2 times a week and I'm like, oh, I have to.
Yeah.
Like no matter what.
So
like,
it's a good habit now.
I have to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's like starting off like the good habits with that. And then that makes you, once you got one, you're like, oh, I gotta like do all this. I gotta do something else. You know what I mean? It makes you like, the mentality changes now. You know what I mean?
One thing that you do physically for yourself and like, how does it affect you? Like you're saying it already. It's like you're talking to yourself and saying like, oh yeah, like now I can do this other thing because I feel good about what I just did.
Yeah.
It's all a game like of day to day. How can I put myself in a position to feel good enough to do a good thing for myself?
Yeah.
Or it's going to go the other way and you're going to do nothing and be bad for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You improve a little or you get a little worse or you stay the same, I guess. But I don't know. I feel you, man. I feel you. Bad habits are tough to shake and they solidify. It's like the longer you do them, the worse they get.
Yeah.
They don't just sit at like, oh, I'm just going to be up till 3. It's like you're going to be up to 3:30 in like a month. Up till 4. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to quit your job because you can't stay up late enough. Yeah, bro. It's so much of life is habit, and like we're creatures of habit, dude. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I feel you though. On the, I just noticed like I was such a creature of like comfort. Like I just was seeking comfort left and right. Like where can I get like a cozy little nook, like just like a cozy little spot where I can do things that take me out of my mind and remove like thought and fear and worry, numb myself to it. And then like how long can I extend those things for until I have to like go do something else and then come back? How fast can I get back to doing those things? Yeah. Like that's dangerous, bro.
Yep.
That's a dangerous dude. That's a scary.
And that's the thing is like it's not that you're helping whatever that problem is in your brain. You're just looking the other way.
Bro,
you're just looking the other way.
That's what I'm noticing about like even apps and shit on your phone and whatever. If I'm running to this and I'm not following a thought or like if I have a thought or a feeling come up and it makes me feel something I don't like. If I run to this or run to a game or run to another person or something, I'm not following my thought to its end point.
Yeah.
So instead of that, I'm just halting the thought and putting it. I'm just telling it shh for now. I'm just hushing it. Running to a thing that makes me forget about it. It doesn't go away. It lapses my thought, my next thought, and then it comes up later. But it's worse later. It's like when you have a problem with somebody, you don't address it right away. It's just going to get worse.
Way worse.
So if I'm trying to practice like, oh, I have a thought or a feeling that bothers me, let me follow it to its end point. Yeah. Let me see what's bothering me and why it's bothering me. Yeah. What is this feeling? Where did it come from? And what do I do next? If I get through that, then like I'm a little relieved, a little lighter. You know what I mean? But if I don't and I run to something, I'm just setting myself up for another worse problem, you know, to deal with later. Yeah. Trying.
I just talked to like I have like a little friend group and I just had like one of them like something happened between 2 of them and then like they both came to me for something and I'm like, oh man, like here we go. So just like playing, you know, I'm just trying to play neutral basically. You know what I mean? And one of the one side was like, oh, like this, like they did this, but and like I kind of just like directly addressed it like right away, being like, oh, like this didn't, like I didn't like that, you know what I mean? Like for next time, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least like put in some, you know, some thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like that made the other person feel like, oh shit, like they're like pissed, and I definitely fucked up, and I feel like I'd rather not do that because I'm not that kind of person, right? And I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Like that's tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To hear like both sides, so, like I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's just, I think it is better though to because I was talking about like the fact that you said it right away. I think that's the best.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like now it's just there. Like now you know, and it's like not they didn't mean it in a way. Like both sides didn't mean it, right? Both sides obviously don't want to hurt each other, right? Because you're friends, you know, and you really don't want to hurt each other.
Right.
But when something does happen like that, then it gets weird, you know. And let's say you like let it like you don't say anything directly, and then it's kind of like turning into this thing. Whether maybe like the next time they do it again, you know what I mean? And it becomes a cycle. And you're just pissed like at this person, but you don't say anything.
Yeah.
And then you just keep getting pissed, and then you guys aren't friends anymore.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's way better to just like say it and just like fuck it. Like this is it.
You have to, man.
You know?
You have to. You're so right, dude. And I used to struggle with that majorly, and sometimes I still struggle with it, like having to just be like, bro, this is how I feel. This is what I feel like you did, and I'm just laying it out there to see what we can do next. Yeah. Fight, argue, you know, see different sides and get through it. Like whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. Yeah. But
you know what's the worst, man? That's one thing I've been struggling with is like the confrontation of that. Oh yeah. You know, like bringing yourself to do that. Yeah. You know, to just put it out there, especially after it's been a long time. Yeah. Just be like, look, this is how I feel, and like. It's hard to just say that. It's like, this is how I feel. You know what I mean? Man. With like all these years that like you have this like repertoire, you know what I mean? Of like, you don't
I don't
like,
tell you how I feel.
I never said this.
Yeah. I never tell you. Yeah. You'll never know how I feel. Mikey's fine. Dave's fine. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's difficult, man. Yeah. It's so difficult.
And to like just put it out there.
Yeah. It's a little like you're
it seems so scary. Yeah. But like, it's also... Because I spoke with someone that after they did that, it's like, I can see it. I see why you do it. Yeah. Because you literally, it's like taking off this whole like 50-pound bag and just taking it off.
That's right.
And then you never got to think about it again.
Here's the thing, bro, that I'm realizing about it. When I break it down, when I boil it down, I've been doing it for so long my whole life. Yeah. I reserve how I feel for the sake of other people. I'm trying to preserve their feelings over my feelings. So what is that? That's an act of like self-hurt. I'm harming myself for the sake of other people. But guess what?
Like, and you're also expecting like, you're assuming like, oh, like I do it so they got to treat me better. But they don't.
Dude, they don't. And also, you're hurting yourself. So,
and also, they might not even know, which is the worst part.
I don't think most people
they mostly don't know.
But bro, like you enact like when you are honest and you express how you feel and you get your opinion out and you share honestly, truthfully, and like out in the open for everyone, it's a little scary, but you're doing an act of self-love. Yeah. That's a total act of like, I am so worth it. Yeah. My voice matters. I matter. I'm allowed to express how I feel in a place where maybe it's not heard by everyone and accepted, but I'm going to say it. I might upset you, but it's not my intent to upset you. I just want to express how I feel because I matter. Yeah. I matter. I'm patting myself on the back. I'm giving myself a big hug, and I'm saying my opinion matters. I'm here for a reason. I'm allowed to express how I feel. I'm alive. Yeah. Just like you are. There's no better who's better than who, or my opinion doesn't matter as much as yours does. It's just an opinion, and I want to express it, and I want to be heard. The act of being heard, dude, is like it's just a necessity for all people. And like when you don't get that, it hurts you. Yeah. We become introverted and we crawl in the holes and we're afraid to speak again. Yeah. Like people lose hope and like jump off bridges and stuff. Like it's scary. Like the slope it's silly. I'm going like an extreme. But the slope is slippery, man. Yeah. If you stay on that track for too long, I think it kills hope because it makes you feel disconnected from everyone. Yeah. And if we're disconnected from everyone, you know, we're social creatures.
Yeah.
We thrive together and we kind of dismantle when we're apart.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to be able to take care of ourselves and say, like, my voice does mean something. My opinion matters because I matter.
Yeah.
I'm important just like you are. We all are. And I'm trying to instill that every day in myself. And like the confrontations that I've had recently, the past few years, I've always been like proud of myself after them or even during, which is kind of crazy. I'm feeling like, hey man, good for you, dog. You're not like getting walked all over.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like an anger thing at all. This is a thing where I'm standing up for myself.
Yeah.
I'm alive, dude.
Yeah.
I'm alive, and you are too, and your opinion matters too, but mine does too. So let's stand here, two people, express how we feel, and see what we get on the other side of it. And it may be two people turning their back and walking away, which is totally fine. But there may be something better on the other side of it, and it's scary. Mm-hmm. No one wants to fight. No one wants to have a risk of a fight. But like that's life. Life, we don't know. We get punched in the face. We fall off a cliff. Like our car blows up. Like. Who knows? We hit the lottery tomorrow. Like, who knows?
Yep.
We got to be willing to risk it a little bit. And life is full of risks, dude.
Yep.
Life is a risky situation, period. Just breathing is a risk. Like, you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't. You can plan for so much, dude. You can try to avoid confrontation and avoid, like, problems. Mm-hmm. But something inside you is hurting. You're hurting yourself a bit by not expressing how you feel and living up to your fullest you.
Yeah.
Because who could you be on the other side of this thing, man? So much stronger and proud of yourself. You stood up for yourself. It's just like going to the gym. Mm-hmm. It's a small act of kindness to yourself. Yeah. And you grow in that. And you thrive in that. And you become a better person because of that. And you find out who you are. Mm. If you don't, you get away from who you are. You turn into something that's not you. Mm. And you hide. And lose hope. Yeah. Hope's a tricky thing, man. I think hope's the ingredient to, like, breath on earth. Like... I think hope is the thing that like literally keeps us alive. Yeah. I really feel
Yeah. That it's definitely important.
Yeah. When hope starts to like leave and flicker, that's when people unfortunately like stop it. Yeah. Because what's the point? Yeah. You know?
There's nothing to see in the distance.
Yeah, man. And love is tied to hope. A lot of things are. I think most things are. Hope is the thing that keeps people going. It's like music. It's like a fantasy. It's like dreams. It's like art. It's like just a paycheck, a thought of love, possibly in the future, a home that you're trying to get. Like we're chasing something sometimes, and even in the present, it's like to be hopeful it's important, man. I thought about that a lot today. Hope is the ingredient. You know, presence and hope. Because we chase things, man. Yeah. I don't want to be a chaser, but there's a balance. Yeah. You know, you can be present as long as you can be, but there's also like this part of you that thinks forward. We're humans and we think forward and we think back. Mm-hmm. And we get hurt in both of those a lot. I do. I get hurt in those like thoughts of future, fears of future, and fears of like, damn, I missed out in past or I effed up or whatever. Mm-hmm. And when we're chasing those things, I don't know, having hope for something better or something, I don't know. Hopeful that we can be something better. Yeah. You know, like there's an aspiration to be better than we are right in this moment. And it's like that keeps us going. Mm-hmm. Or something we haven't seen or heard or expressed. It's hope there. Yeah. But yeah, man. Hope. There's a balance there.
Yeah, I feel you. I just thought of the idea of like confronting, you know, problems instead of letting them fester and stuff. It's like literally I just thought of like today I saw like some people I knew that like you know, they, you know, did that. They faced each other, one person faced the other.
Oh wow.
And like they split. No, like I like saw the outcome of it. Oh, okay. Basically, gotcha. Like after a couple of years off, honestly. Gotcha. So like the problem, I'm not gonna say what the problem is, but the people, whatever, they had a conflict and they split. Yeah. Don't talk to each other. You know, that's it. But then like I literally saw, it's like what I saw today, like a picture, is like what the problem that the person was bringing up, and that it's like good now. You know, that they like fixed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're still not like they haven't talked to each other again, but like at least the one person like was like, okay, maybe, you know, he has an idea.
Got an issue.
You know what I mean? He definitely was right.
Yeah.
You know, and they fixed it.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's hope.
Yeah. When you think about like that's like what you could do, you know, for someone else.
Yeah.
You know, if you really have a problem.
That's the
if
best,
someone's doing something
dude.
bad, obviously you know.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
How kind is that? How
Yeah.
kind is that's like the ultimate act
Yeah,
of kindness to be like, I'm gonna be so honest
You're
with you.
really thinking about someone.
This is how I'm feeling because I care about you. It's not if I didn't care, I wouldn't say shit. I would keep my mouth shut. But because I care so much about this person, I have to express this. Otherwise, it's gonna ruin our relationship.
Yeah.
It's because it's gonna taint how I see you. Because I haven't been able to deal with it.
Yeah.
I gotta let you know. You have to be aware of it. Not everything, but the things that really affect you, that really bother you about somebody, you gotta express it, man. The ultimate act of kindness in a relationship.
100%.
Totally. Even though it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
It feels like sometimes you're
Yeah,
like,
it feels
I
like an
gotta
attack.
hit you once.
Yep.
It's gonna hurt.
Yep.
I don't want to do it, but I gotta do it.
Yeah.
It's like it's like giving them a hug. Because now you're setting up the relationship for an actual shot.
Yeah.
Those are the best like the things
Yep.
that I've always had an issue with someone, and then we talked about it, and then we've grown. That's like the best feeling, man. We're like this after that, you know, because you understand each other. It's not this fake like we're great, everything's fine. No, you never. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It's just like, you know what it is though? It's like I feel most of the things I've like relationships I've had with like whatever. It's not even like friends anymore because they're just not in my life anymore. But it's like those people that you like, thought were close or that they were something important is like that was all just like surface. Like there was no really like getting deeper. If you had a problem, then they're like, "Oh fuck you, man," and just split.
It's not fun
You know?
anymore for me. So
Yeah.
good luck, Mike.
Like a lot of people, I think, don't want to. I don't know. Maybe it's dark to say like the majority want to just be on the shallow part. Do you think that's
Kills
true?
me. I don't know, bro.
You think people are looking for more?
I feel you. I totally understand.
You know?
And I think about that a lot. I thought about it today.
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer it.
Yeah. Because you know what? I think maybe it's not true because I think what we see normally is like a lot of surface stuff through social media and everything. I think that's why I feel like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That surface level, like not really caring.
Shallow.
You know. But if you look, it's there. You know what I mean? If you find a Divalino TikTok, then you find it. You know.
You'll find it.
You'll find it.
You say find it or find it?
Find it.
Okay. And that's a new word, and we just invented it on the
No,
podcast.
no more flies.
No more flies. You killed all the flies in here, bro.
It was those plants outside.
It was. Okay. It circles back to what we were talking about before. Full circle. Your Hair Podcast. Full circle. Like and subscribe. But like, I'm actually being serious.
That was the first episode. Name.
Oh, it was. Yeah. Whoa. 180.
What's up? I mean, we're halfway there.
Halfway there. No, but like saying, what was I saying before? Fuck. Oh, I lost it.
Damn it. I started talking about flies like an idiot.
I brought it up. It's my fault.
You're thinking about it today. The
So how we were talking about like how people, how we're afraid, like maybe more than most people want to keep it shallow, and that's a scary thought. But like, what if that's just? This is my belief, truly in life. Period. I think that like in people who are like religious will speak about, like Christians will speak about like having the faith of a mustard seed is all you need. And a mustard seed is like really small, but has the potential to grow really big. As long as you have that, we're talking about hope. It's that mustard seed. It's like I have this grain of hope, and that keeps me going because there's a potential to be something deeper. I think that like all people, to the person, have that kernel of like, I really want you to know who I am, and I want to know who you are. I want to express my real identity and truth and like heart to you. I want to give you my heart.
Yeah.
I want you to see this and like take this and hold it for me and tell me that it's okay.
Yeah.
And that you love it.
Yeah.
That you accept it for who it is, for who this heart is. And I just think that we've all been hurt in so many ways.
Yeah.
That we put these walls up and we're perceived as shallow. Yeah. Some more than others. Some are able to be at different stages in life. Maybe they've dealt with their stuff or they're dealing with it and they're just a little bit more open to someone seeing their heart. And for those people, we're like, oh, thank God. I'm so glad I'm not alone in this life. But I feel for the people who still have the wall up, which I do sometimes, and struggle to pull out their heart and say, like, this is who I am. Please don't squash it. Please don't cut this thing. Please don't hurt me anymore. Because we're all yearning to be accepted by each other. And, you know, the damage we acquire, it changes the way, how fast we bring that out. So that's my answer to you. I think that all people do have that in them. Yeah. Like inherently we're made that way. But I think that a lot of us do come off as we can only go skin deep with each other. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I think.
That's good though, because it's definitely like everyone's got that seed in them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
I think so, man.
Just the right situation to bring it out, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes you stumble into a situation like, how did I get here? And then someone cracks you open. And you're like, I didn't see that coming. And then you have a friend for life or something, you know? But yeah, man. I think it's not praised or not like quality like that's like, wow, yeah, he's so shallow. But like, it's cool also to be like the mysterious one.
Yeah, or just who cares?
Yeah, I don't have feelings like that. Nothing bothers me. I'm chilling. I don't give a fuck.
We're just riding this wave, man.
Yeah.
Riding life.
Yeah. But then you go home, you got to deal with it. Because it's like that bluebird poem, the Bukowski poem. Yeah. The bluebird inside you, you're keeping the thing alive, and you're feeding it at night, and you're watering.
Yep.
Just keeping it. We all have it. We all have a soul, dude. We all have something that our heart, and we're trying to not get squashed by each other, I think, a lot of the time. I realize, like, dude, I'm just a dude who, like, pulls it out, and then, like, people spit on it, and then I'm like, ouch. You know what I mean? Which is, like, rough, but, like, that's what, like, how you said you are? Yeah. You're more like, I'm going to keep this motherfucker in here until, like, someone proves to me that I can bring this thing out.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's just who you are.
Yeah.
And you got a tight group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's also like, I think there's no perfect way, obviously, but I feel like I could see, I've learned the detriments of that as well. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's good to just let things in, you know? And it doesn't have to be, you know, someone's got to prove this thing to me.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like, I don't know, who am I to, you know, like have someone have to put in this extra amount of like care or whatever.
Right.
You know, it's not like, I don't think it's fair.
Right.
You know,
I get it.
But I guess that's just the way of like what I went through, how I protect myself.
Yeah.
You know,
I understand.
But I can see how that's, you know, a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah. I love that. I feel like I'm still the kid who's like running up to the kid at the sandbox and be like, you want to be my friend? Like I never lost that like impulsive, like, yeah, I love dinosaurs. Do you like dinosaurs? And they're like, no. You know what I mean? Like squashing me and like, I'm just like, oh, and then I cry and then I come back and I'm like, you like dinosaurs? Like I'm still that guy.
I think a great benefit of that is like you do find a lot of people that are like, yeah, man, I do like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm definitely, dude.
And it might not be like the craziest connection of someone. But at least like there's a connection.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. A lot of the time people say like, this is what I get a lot. Whoa.
Yeah.
It's like a stop. Moving too close to me. You know what I mean? Like I get that a lot. God. Which is cool. And we're different people. Everyone's different. Dude. You know what I mean?
That's so bad.
No, but it's just different. We're different.
Man.
Yeah.
No, get away.
No, like like too much. It's phony. It comes across phony
too much good feeling.
No, not good. It's just like I'm coming on too strong. I'm trying to get to know you too quickly.
Yeah.
It's just my instinct.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I can help it, but I don't like to like mute myself.
I like that better though, because like that's perfect for me. You know, if someone can do that, then I'm like, oh, like if someone can crack me like that.
I think that's why we got along.
That's a great thing for me. That's honestly now I realize that.
Yeah,
it's like that's what it was. It's like you said, it's this thing that someone has to put in this like great effort, but really it just has to be this like, oh, dude,
Yeah.
like you like this?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it just takes that.
Yeah. You're not gonna hit me after?
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's cool. Actually, let's talk about it more. Yeah.
It's like, oh, you like things? Like most people just hate everything around me.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your biggest fear? And then you're like, oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay, I heard that. Dude, speaking and being heard, but then listening, both of those, when you do those two things, it's two human beings.
Yeah.
That's so healing, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking and then listening.
Yeah.
That's why we have conversation. That's literally, it's dialogue. It's healing.
Yeah.
We're healed by dialogue.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, I think maybe I feel like I have to offer something, you know? I feel like I have to be something for this other person. Instead of all I have to do is just be like, just ask them about them.
Bro, I swear, if you sat in front of someone you didn't know and didn't say a word, didn't dance, didn't play a song, didn't cook us, nothing, just sat there and just looked at each other for 10 minutes, you would be like this.
Yeah.
You guys would have a connection that you won't have. It's like an individual divine connection.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything. But that's the thing. We trick ourselves into having to like perform for other people because we're how we were brought up, what we're taught.
Yep.
We're not cute enough. We're not smart enough. We're not handsome enough. Hurt too much.
Yep.
So you're not going to like the real me. I got to do this to hopefully get liked by you.
Yeah.
That's all an illusion, man. If you just sat there and breathed in front of another person, you guys are going to be like connected because you recognize each other. You recognize yourselves in each other. And then you're like, wow, I love that about you.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for hearing me and looking at me and just perceiving another. Just think about this thought. This just blew. I got chills. When you lay your eyes on another person, you're validating their existence. They're there. They exist. They're real. They're alive. They matter. They literally take up space in your life right in front of you right there. So we're being validated just by taking in each other. We're being told, like, by our eyes and by our focus, you matter. You're here right now. You're breathing same air I am. I'm taking you in because you're a special, unique thing in front of me. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, I never even thought of that.
Yeah. Just like acknowledging each other.
Yeah. Whoa. That's wild, man. I haven't done a drug ever, man. I swear. That's straight up like how that thought is crazy. I never thought of that. But perception of another person in front of you, another thing, you're putting care into that thing because you're literally laying your focus on it for a time. And saying like, this thing is right there in front of me. You're alive and you matter. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Simple. But like a huge deal. Where are you going to get this kind of psychological jujitsu?
Yeah, we gotta change this to like the therapy podcast.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
I just had a thought I never had in my whole life.
I know.
That just came up. That is wild. Man, we got to answer one question for your brother.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
Sebastian.
forget. Speaking of people, I like.
It's about when something's
Jordan's only free this Thursday evening. That's fine, Jordan.
That's fine.
That's totally fine.
What did he say? He said, how do you deal with when you realize it's too late to do something?
It's my reading face.
How do you feel with the feeling? How do you deal with the feeling that it's too late?
It's too late
for something.
How do you deal with
this? Is what I want to bring up. I feel like
let's talk about it.
I mean, my brother's very technical, so he'd probably say a certain thing that's obviously it's been too late, like it passed already.
Right.
But I was talking to him about a lot of stuff recently, and
did you?
Yes,
awesome.
I did. And I think it's I had the thought before talking to him, but I was like, man, it's never too late ever to like do something. Like if you want to start something, if you want to just try something, dude, it's never fucking too late.
Right.
Ever.
Not until you're gone.
No, it's not weird to do something. It's not weird to try painting when you're like 50. That. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck it, go try it, man.
Yeah.
Go try it. Like it's weird. You know what I mean? Like it's weird to do something at a certain time in your life.
Says who?
Like even like with career stuff, like we're talking about a lot of career stuff together, you know, and he's making a big change, and you know what? Congratulations, bro.
Oh,
because
congrats.
he's starting stuff up. He's trying to do stuff, all right?
Oh man, I want to hear about this. Yo,
This
congrats,
is it, man.
Seabass.
So congratulations, dude. You've made the decision.
I love it.
All right, and I know you'll stick with it. You know what I mean? Because he's the kind of person that sticks with shit.
Yeah.
And he does it.
Yeah.
And he puts 100% the Nowicki family work ethic into it, and that's unique. That's us, and you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, I always felt like that. I was like, even like career, man, like it doesn't fucking matter. In this day and age, you can learn so much shit online,
Yeah,
dude,
bro.
at the touch of your fingertip.
Anything.
You can learn whatever. We went to school for filmmaking. You didn't need it. You didn't need it. You really didn't. You didn't need shit. You didn't.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Straight up.
Like for real, I'm not gonna make this a thing about, you know what I mean, go to college, don't go to college, do whatever you want. But I'm saying there's so many opportunities out there just to like enjoy life more. You know?
Yeah.
Like just go do a new hobby. Just go figure something out. Do anything. Find a cool like museum and go to it. Just do something different. That's the most I've learned is always like a different perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Just changing it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. I love that.
That's it.
That's
all I got. That's my
rant.
rant.
I love that. That's a good answer for Seabass. Yeah. Do you know what's still too late? The feeling that's too late. Yeah, you can't go back, right?
Yeah.
So to spend time thinking about what you did, where you might have messed up or whatever.
Yeah.
We all are guilty of it at some point. Usually at night when you're lying in bed and thinking about things, or in the shower or something. But like, you can't change it. We all know we can't change the past. We can't change any of the decisions we made and actions we took. So why not look at those things, maybe frame shift and say, okay, let's look at these quote unquote things I've done wrong.
Yeah.
And instead look at them as opportunities to where I can grow.
Yeah.
Because all these quote unquote failures, things where I feel like I've made mistakes or I've stumbled or I've leaned into bad habits or whatever, I've done the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Maybe, sure, I've done the wrong thing, but I've always picked myself up or grew in some scenario from that, looking back, it's taught me something. Bottom line, I didn't like the person I was after I did the thing, so from now on, this is how I'm going to move. And maybe your thing is, I didn't say the thing I wanted to say, the person I wanted to say it to. Well, okay, you're going to get another opportunity to say the thing you want to say to maybe another person.
Yeah.
And it's going to come, and when you're in the moment, you're going to think back on that moment. And that's going to be your training ground to like, this is how it went last time.
Yeah.
How do I want it to go this time?
Yeah.
And maybe you pull that trigger this time.
Yeah.
And you stand up for yourself. Another, guess what? Act of kindness to yourself. Another pat on the back. And then you learn from that.
Yep.
These, you know, try not to be so hard on yourself when you go look back on the things that you feel you did wrong. Instead, try to frame shift them and say, where did I make a mistake? And what did I learn from that for the next opportunity to either make that mistake again or choose a different path?
Yeah.
And we're going to come to that fork in the road. But you learned something from the last one.
Yep.
So try that, man. That'd be my opinion.
Dude, you know what? That's so important. I think it's like, whatever it is, the fight's not over until like you just give up. Or not even, because it can always be picked up. That's know, that same whatever you thought was, you know, the end.
Until you stop breathing.
So, yeah, dude. That's what I was going to say, is like the only thing that you know ends is when you die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like that's the only time you ever know. Or maybe you don't know. I don't know.
On this side of heaven, maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, man, the fight's not over with everything, with every single thing in life. Dude, you can always pick something up and take something from it. And then the next time you don't do it, or that means you're not ending the fight, man.
Yeah.
Don't give up on those things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
even if you think it's too late. I think you could still do something, take something from it, learn something in a way. That's definitely the better way to think about it. Because if you think of like all the mistakes you've made are just like bookends, you know what I mean, in your life that you can't like learn from or anything. You know?
No, the story keeps going.
Yeah, man. It keeps going.
Dude, that's huge, bro. That's huge, man. Because, dude, like on the way here, I'm thinking about hope. I kept coming up, and I was like, and what you just said struck that to its core because that's a hopeful message. Mm-hmm. You're saying something like, if you're struggling, if you're looking back on things, and you're saying like, why am I like this? Why did I do this? Yeah. Beating yourself up over and over and over, and you want to just like curl up and stop the fight. Yeah. The fight's not over. Yeah. There's going to be another opportunity.
It's like this thing. It's like two lines like going with each other. Yeah. And like when something gets fucked up, they go apart. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And like you either got to go further into that. Yeah. Or like you both meet or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You figure it out.
But you stand up for yourself.
Yeah, man.
You go the extra mile for yourself. And we're always learning. Life is constantly knocking us down. Throughout this whole journey, it's going to keep happening. Don't get comfortable. Don't give up the fight. Yeah. The fight is going to be there always, but you're going to be tougher from the last experience if you get up. But the good thing is too, you can be hopeful because there's always another beautiful thing coming too. Yeah. The thing that you feel like you're stuck in now, guess what? It's temporary. Mm-hmm. Your perspective is going to change. You're not going to be into the same thing, feeling the same way, doing the same things in the future. And who knows? 2 weeks, a week, a month, a year, you're going to be different. We grow and we change. Yeah. We do. Thank God we do. Thank God we do. Otherwise, there'd be no hope. Yeah. But we do. We change, man. We change. And yeah, I love that message, dude. Always remember that the fight's not over.
Fight's never over.
No, man. You can grow.
Till I'm out of here.
Till we're out of here. Till that last breath.
Till we're gone, man.
And then on the last breath, I'm going to be like, see y'all later.
What's your last line? What's your last word?
Oh, like actually, or just like, I'd be like, fire it up.
I'd be like, Patreon.com. Like and subscribe. Damn.
Dude, if I said like and subscribe, that would be rough. Hey, man. What was I going to say?
I don't
know. Good for us. Let's clap it up. For 180.
Clap it up for therapy, dude.
Clap it up for therapy.
We're figuring it out.
Clap it up for keeping it real.
We're figuring it out. Clap it up for keeping it real.
Keeping it real with your boy.
Clap it up for keeping it real.
I love the message today, dude. I love your energy. I love your enthusiasm. I love your hopeful message. You never know who you're gonna reach.
100%.
You never know who you're gonna reach. I realized that with this. Yeah.
Already.
You never know who's gonna hear what you just said and be like, "Oh, dang." That's given me at least the next hour of like a hopeful feeling. Yeah. And who knows where that deviates and goes to. So you're adding a kind and honest and uncomfortable but hopeful message into a world that's very rough and tough and harsh sometimes on people. You're not alone. You are here. But I love that you're in this space right now. I love that you're like, that's where you're choosing to do your work, man. Yeah. Make people laugh and enjoy themselves and like have a safe place to come to. And you go the extra mile to do that. Yeah. You go the extra mile to like create a space to do that. And we built this thing in your place and like and set it all up. And like you're creating something for other people to feel hopeful.
Yeah, man.
Sick, dude.
So sick.
Dude, at the end of the road, like you're gonna look back and be like, whoa, I did that.
Dude.
And you're growing as a person even doing it.
When I'm old and immobile, I'm just gonna be watching this. Like honestly, I'm so down. It's gonna be so sick.
Got years of this.
Yeah. We're sitting in our rocking chairs like, let's put on episode 5.
Dude, oh my God. Time capsules, dude. These are time capsules. I'm burping up this ginger ale again.
Hey, dude. I mean, we're good, man. You're your podcast.
We've been good.
180.
Episode 180, guys. I want to say one thing. I love y'all. Yeah. Thank you so much for real, for riding with us, for reaching out. Yeah. Please continue to do so. If you need someone to talk to, if you're feeling not very well, if you don't want to reach out to us, I don't know. You can hit us with that anonymous message on our website. We won't know who you are. It's totally anonymous. You can reach out with any kind of message you like. We will respond.
YourHerePodcast.net.
YourHerePodcast.net. Shout out Fabricio. Thank you, man. But seriously, all the people that reach out and just listen, just like the video, subscribe to the Patreon, whatever, the Spotify's or whatever.
Just people they're like, I needed this.
Dude, it's so cool to know that. like what Mikey's doing is being taken and being used for good, and I'm just so glad to be a part of it. I'm grateful to you guys more so than I can even say. We continue to grow, and we continue to be a safe space for you, for each other. This will always be that. So thank you. I love doing this, and I'm so grateful that we can continue to do it together while we're here, while we're breathing. I love you guys. Like and subscribe if you want to keep helping us out. The Patreon's there. Again, anonymous website. Hit us up. DM us when you need us. We've been meeting cool people on there.
Yeah, dude.
We respond to everybody all over the country and world, and it's really cool. It's just the beginning. We love you guys. Thank you. Go ahead, Mike.
All I got is I love you guys. My name is Mike, and I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I just burped. I love y'all. Please be kind to one another. Please be kind to yourselves. And peace.